away. Doing the calendar again. It's been a super long time, but I've been thinking about it. And I'm like, man, I really gotta get going on this calendar, huh? It's already mid-September, and I'm only on May still. So, yeah. Let's get into it. So this one right here. This is the famous scene from Dagobah with Yoda. Cave of Evil. We might have actually finished off on this one last time, huh? Yeah, whatever, it's been a while. We'll just do it as a little recap. Infused with dark side force energy. The Cave of Evil is a hollow... Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, that don't make sense. Is a hollow beneath? But no, I realized. Is a hollow beneath the tree in Dagobah that manifests visions of possible dark futures. Yoda tests Luke Skywalker by taking him into the cave, where Luke has a vision in which he faces Darth Vader and strikes him down. The Sith Lord's helmeted head hits the floor, and the damaged face shield reveals Luke Skywalker behind the mask. It does not say Skywalker, it just says Luke. There was such a violent glare, though, I can't see it. I'm reading it for real off of this. I'm not trying to read it off the camera. So, yeah. Next up! Is that Enfys Nest? Electro Ripper Staff. No weapon is more fearsome in Raider Enfys Nest's hands than the Electro Ripper Staff. This weighted pole arm is tipped with a band of energy powerful enough to rip through metal, not to mention incapacitate an enemy. Enfys seemed okay in the movie, but in the Star Wars game, Galaxy of Heroes, they actually make her pretty, super viable. I mean, she was borderline meta on her own at one point. She was like a galactic legend before they had galactic legends. Next. What's this? Home 1? Home 1. Admiral Akbar's flagship, the headquarters frigate known as Home 1, was once a Mon Calamari civilization exploration vehicle intended for long-distance space travel. It's later converted into a military vessel fitted with heavy plating, triple-strength shields, and numerous weapons. The Rebel Alliance's answer to the Empire's Star Destroyers. Huh. Didn't know that much about Home 1. I just knew what Home 1 looks like. Ooh, GG, Grievous. How does he talk, though? Master Colonel, Master Colonel. I don't know. General Grievous, commander of the Droid Army during the Clone Wars, is a brilliant and ruthless military strategist. His body mixes mechanical armor with organic parts, and as such, he reacts poorly to being called a droid. Grievous is known for his bad cough and has the ability to split his arms apart to wield 4 lightsabers at once. That's not sounding like his arm's spinning. I'm doing terrible sound effects. Next up, OPC Killer. Didn't we already have this earlier in the year? I feel like I've already talked about this. One of the deadliest sea creatures residing in the oceans of Naboo is the OPC creature. Sea Killer. Did I say creature before? Oh my word. Sea Killer. Known to lurk in underwater caverns, the OP lures its prey into its mouth with tentacles attached to its head. How does that lure into his mouth with a tentacle on his head? That's goofy sounding. Next up, hey, the eyeball. That's what the thing's name is? TT-80Y7? Also referred to the Tattletale, TT-80Y7s are security droids. Installed in entryways to screen visitors and scan for weapons. Considered obnoxious and invasive, they enjoy their position of control. Jabba the Hutt has a TT-80 fitted into a hole at his front gate that questions R2-D2 and C-3PO when they first arrive at Jabba's palace. Shouldn't that just said at his palace? Why'd they put it at Jabba's palace? That's a bit redundant. Cantonica. Cantonica would be just another forlorn beige desert planet in the corporate sector if it weren't home to the glitzy, glamorous resort city of Canto Bight, which continuously draws ultra-wealthy tourists and high-rolling gamblers from across the galaxy. At first, I didn't know what the heck this place was. I was like, how do you even say it? Cantonica? What is this? But then when it started to say ultra-wealthy, I was like, oh, is this Last Jedi? And I peeked down at the bottom. I was like, yep, it is. Now I know where you're from, with those weird horse animals and stuff. For a place that looks like Mars, it sure didn't look like that in the movie when they're actually on the planet. Oh, this big thing. Battery ram cannon. The First Order's battery ram cannon I'm going ahead of myself. Battery ram cannon consists of a miniaturized version of the deadly super laser transplanted into cylindrical housing that can be airlifted to a planet's surface and used to blast through any barrier. The First Order uses this deadly siege cannon on Crate, towering it across the salt plains with ATHH tug walkers. Yeah, they're like 400,000 miles away from the doors. I don't know why they started so far back, and then these things are just kind of slow. Tug walkers? Yeah, you mean barely movers. Next, Invisible Hand. What is this? General Grievous commands the Invisible Hand, a Providence-class dreadnought, during his raid on Coruscant and capture of Supreme Chancellor Palpatine. This capital ship's arsenal includes numerous cannons of various types, 20 droid starfighter squadrons, and no fewer than 100 proton torpedo launchers. With such extensive weaponry, Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi have their work cut out for them when they seek to rescue the Supreme Chancellor. So, Grievous had two capital ships. He's got the Invisible Hand, and he's also got the Malevolence. Huh. Oh, Newt Gunray. From what I hear, he is supposed to be fashioned after, what's that guy's name? He was a politician during the, Bush presidency. H.W. Bush presidency. Newt Gunray. What was the guy's name? I don't know. It's supposed to be fashioned after somebody else, because, they always said that he was kind of cowardly, and that's why they make Newt cowardly. Even among his fellow Neimoidians, a people known for their acute business sense and greed, Newt Gunray is exceptionally cutthroat. As Viceroy of the Trade Federation, Gunray conspires with Darthsidious to launch a blockade and subsequent invasion against the peaceful world of Naboo. Once Naboo is under siege, Gunray attempts to force Queen Amidala to sign a treaty that would legitimize the occupation. You just need to sign this. Then we can rule Naboo and no longer need a queen, because I would be king, basically. Naboo is weird because you get the people part, which is what Queen Amidala was from, but then you get the Gungans, which had guy, whatever his name is. And then you got these doofuses trying to move in and take it all over, I guess. Gungans and humans. What's next? Ugh! Weetif Siubi. Rogue One? I don't know who he is. A member of the Talpini species, diminutive Weetif Siubi is a valuable member of Saw's band of partisans. His small size makes him ideal for infiltration missions in Jedda's holy city. He's both an expert sharpshooter and a clever builder of sticky bombs used to bring down Imperial scout walkers and assault tanks. Oh, okay. Ooh. FA-4 pilot droid. Dooku looks like an idiot just relaxing there. Wheeled pilot droids with ball heads used during the Galactic Republic era, FA-4 pilot droids are tall enough to handle the controls of many ships. Count Dooku employs one to aid in takeoffs and landings in his solar sailor. The droids can also be seen at the Galactic Senate building, bustling about their business. You know, it says Count Dooku employs one. It's not employed. He's not paying the robot or anything. It's working for free. He's forcing it to be his chauffeur. He looks so stupid. Why don't you just fly yourself? You look like a doofus just relaxing and all what's up with the large sea going on here? Ooh, Earth. I mean Alderaan. One of the most picturesque planets of the core worlds. Why is that almost a tongue twister? Core world. Alderaan is home to wildflower speckled grasslands that sweep upward into ancient mountain ranges capped with snow. A peaceful world, Alderaan is bereft of weaponry in an era of galactic strife. And though it's one of the earliest supporters of the Alliance to restore the Republic, its leaders wisely keep all ties to the rebellion sacred. Despite this, the Empire knows the planet to be a haven for rebel activity and obliterates it with the Death Star's super laser, leaving only a lifeless asteroid field behind. Leia. See you home later. This makes 2 weeks, right? Whoops. Oh well, we'll look at this one and then end it here. So, Class A thermal detonator. The Class A thermal detonator's power and range make its use illegal other than for authorized military purposes. Detonator has a blast radius of up to 20 meters. Posing as the bounty hunter, Bush. Princess Leia threatens to disintegrate Jabba the Hutt when negotiating her fee for capturing Chewbacca. Impressed by the bounty hunter's boldness, Jabba agrees to her terms. That's something I never understood, though. She was pretending to be Bush, and I just didn't get it. Like, is that a species? Kind of like Jawas? Like, say she was impersonating a Jawa. Or, what is that? Is that an actual bounty hunter that she killed? And then stole his uniform and stuff and was like, yeah, that's me. I never understood that. Like, how did she slip under the radar? But I don't know. Even this story doesn't help. Posing as the bounty hunter Bush? Like, did she make a backstory for herself? Like, my name's Bush. I'm a bounty hunter. I mean, I know she's got that voice changer thing on, so she's like... But... I don't know. Anyhow, at least they got this calendar going again. I know it's so goofy, but I made it a series, and I'm halfway through the year on the calendar, so I figure real year is much further along. So it's funny because summer's just about over. Technically, Tuesday will be the first day of fall, and here we are, not even starting summer yet. Summer starts on June 21st. I'm only on June 14th, so we're still in spring. So I was thinking about it, I'm like, man, I gotta get going on that. I have not made one of these in a long time. So yeah, there it is. Hopefully you thought it was cool. Maybe you learned something. I learned some stuff, like the home one and that Grievous had another capital ship. That was cool. And I only knew about Malevolence. So after I read the story, it made sense. I was like, oh yeah, that ship might have been his after I thought about it, but it's just not something that came to mind right away. So too bad I already forgot what that ship's name was, though. I only know Malevolence. Well, anyways, I'm not gonna trail on anymore. If you liked it, drop me a like, drop me a comment if you feel like it, and then, while you're already here on the channel, go check out some other stuff. I got about 160 videos or so that you can browse through, see if there's anything else you like, and if you happen to find yourself liking quite a few of them, why not just drop a subscription, so then you can stay abreast to anything that I upload, and see if you like that as well, and yeah, thanks. So, until the next one, or next time, or whatever happens, I said see ya!